Hello everyone, and welcome back to the TV Days Drama Digest channel. We're here once again to bring you the latest, most thrilling news from the world of Salem. Buckle up because what we have to share today promises a heap of excitement, especially if you're a fan of dramatic returns and heartwarming reunions. The buzz going around is that Ariana, beloved daughter of Gabi Hernandez, could be making her way back onto the canvas, possibly in her teenage years. If that alone doesn't get your hearts racing, there's a strong rumor that the actress stepping into the role might just be Marissa Reyes, who's recently been spotted mingling with the Days cast. So, if you're intrigued and can't wait to see how this story unfolds, read on for all the juicy details. Speculation about Ariana's return began a few months back when whispers started circulating that Will Horton would also be appearing in Salem again. As devoted fans know, Ariana has primarily been living with Will and Sunny for quite some time. That dynamic, though beloved by many, has also left her mother, Gabi, somewhat on the sidelines of Ariana's life. Now, the idea of Ariana choosing, or being forced by circumstance, to come back to Salem and stay under Gabi's roof sparks both excitement and curiosity among fans. After all, Gabi hasn't always had the easiest path in life, and her story arcs often involve betrayals, broken hearts, and the uphill battles of single motherhood. Could Ariana's return usher in a new, more stable era for Gabi and her relationships? Or might it add a fresh layer of chaos to the already turbulent world Gabi inhabits? The notion that Ariana might return as a teenager is particularly compelling because Days has a long-standing tradition of aging young characters into teenhood when their storyline calls for it. These aging up leaps often set the stage for a new wave of drama. Teenage characters can grapple with romance, family feuds, personal identity, and a host of teenage anxieties that soap audiences find both relatable and deeply entertaining. With Gabi's track record of involvements, from her complicated relationships to her stints behind bars, viewers can expect sparks to fly once a teen Ariana enters the picture, ready to question her mother's choices and stake her own claim in Salem. Before we delve too deeply into Ariana's prospective storyline, let's shine the spotlight on her mother, Gabi Hernandez. Gabi emerged in Salem as a vibrant young woman, brimming with ambition yet vulnerable enough to fall for the wrong men or get entangled in complicated schemes. She's been at the center of some of the show's more poignant arcs, including her tumultuous marriage to Nick Fallon, her involvement with Stephen D. Mera, and her rocky relationship with Jake Lambert. She's also been thrust into high-stakes narratives that have tested her moral boundaries, from revenge plots to unexpected alliances. One of Gabi's most defining aspects is her unwavering love for her daughter. Even as she's navigated heartbreak and the pursuit of her own happiness, Ariana has remained an anchor in Gabi's life. Yet, due to the nature of soap storylines, Ariana has spent many of her formative years away from her mother, living with Will and Sunny. Gabi's frustration and regret over missing precious time with Ariana has bubbled to the surface in various episodes, painting Gabi as both a flawed individual and a mother desperate to be closer to her child. Let's not forget the other half of Ariana's family, Will Horton and Sunny Kyriakis, the super couple who have captured the hearts of fans for years. Their relationship has endured a multitude of trials, including Will's amnesia and near-death experiences. Through it all, one constant has been their devotion to Ariana. Viewers have grown accustomed to seeing Ariana thrive under their care, but if she's on the verge of a dramatic return to Salem, potentially with new teenage angst, how will Will and Sunny respond? Could their commitment to each other and their daughter be tested by fresh conflicts? Will they stand by any decision Ariana makes regarding where she lives, or might this spark tension if Ariana demands to be with her mother? The complexities of blended families are fertile ground for drama, and the writers at Days excel at weaving realistic emotional threads into classic soap tropes. The rumor mill started churning in full force when Dan Furigal, familiar to fans as EJ Di Mera, posted a playful photo on social media featuring Marissa Reyes, Sherry Jimenez, and Al Calderon. At first glance, it was simply a fun image of colleagues and friends. But as fans do, they began piecing together clues and connections. Soon enough, Marissa Reyes's name started popping up in conversation whenever Ariana's potential recast was mentioned. More pieces fell into place when Reyes appeared in a few more behind-the-scenes photos, seeming to be cozying up to the day's cast on Instagram. It didn't take long for fervent watchers to ask, is she auditioning for Ariana? Or has she already been cast, and this is just a subtle hint? While no official confirmation has been given by the showrunners or Reyes herself, the soap opera world is notorious for its open secrets. Fans have seen this scenario time and time again. An actor or actress shows up in cast members' social circles, teases just enough on social media, and, before you know it, an announcement is made about a brand new role or a long-missed character's comeback. The excitement is palpable, as viewers have already begun imagining Reyes stepping into teen Ariana's shoes, bringing to life the complexities of a teenager who's returning to a mother she doesn't fully know or fully trust. Imagine the dramatic tension if Ariana, having grown accustomed to life with Will and Sunny, suddenly feels a pull to understand her mother in a deeper way. Gabi has spent much of her young adulthood grappling with her own mistakes, heartaches, and personal evolution. How will she handle a rebellious teenager who asks the hard questions, "Why weren't you there for me?" Or, "Why are you always caught up in dangerous schemes?" The emotional resonance here could be huge, setting the stage for powerful confrontations and tearful reconciliations. From the Hernandez clan to the Kiriakis mansion and even the Di Mera empire, Ariana's return could stir up a lot more than just mother-daughter issues. Rafe Hernandez, as Gabi's protective brother, might want to be a guiding presence in Ariana's life. Kate Roberts, who once was extremely close to Will and helped raise Ariana, might also have opinions about the teenager's living situation. And if EJ Di Mera remains in the orbit of Gabi's life, the tension of mixing Di Mera business with the innocence of youth could offer endless dramatic turns. Salem's teen scene has always been a hotbed for romance and rivalry. Should Ariana return as a teen, it's not a stretch to think she might quickly find friends, frenemies, or even a new love interest at Salem High or around town. The show's writers excel at weaving younger characters' romantic entanglements with the older generation's complex threads, so you can bet Ariana's presence would be felt far and wide. One of the biggest questions remains, how does Ariana's desire to live with Gabi, or at least spend more time with her, mesh with the stable environment Will and Sunny have provided? Could we see disagreements between Will and Sunny over Ariana's future? Could Ariana herself feel torn between the parents she adores, culminating in an emotional breakdown as she tries to figure out where she belongs? The reason this potential story is garnering so much interest is that it taps into a core aspect of what makes soap operas so captivating: layered relationships, family conflicts, and the high stakes of everyday emotions. Adding a teen Ariana into the mix resurrects old wounds, ignites new alliances, and potentially shifts character dynamics that have been in place for years. Every scene could crackle with the tension of unspoken truths, lingering resentments, and longing for connection, all of which are typical of Salem's tried-and-true drama machine. Fans of Days know that nothing stays quiet for long in Salem. From miraculous returns from the dead to last-minute wedding bombshells, the show's writing team has a knack for orchestrating jaw-dropping surprises. Ariana's comeback, especially if Marissa Reyes indeed steps into the role, fits snugly into this tradition. The fact that we've already seen paparazzi-like glimpses of Reyes's association with the cast only fuels the hype. While it could be a mere coincidence, longtime viewers have learned that coincidences are rarely just that on a soap set. So, do we firmly believe Marissa Reyes is joining the show as Ariana? At this point, we can't say for certain. But the signs are awfully suggestive, and Days has a history of dropping breadcrumb clues that get fans riled up before an official announcement. If Ariana does make her triumphant return, especially in teenage form, it promises to deliver the classic mix of emotional payoffs and dramatic twists that soap opera devotees live for. One thing is for sure. The idea of reuniting Ariana with Gabi, exploring Will and Sunny's parenting journey in a whole new light, and possibly sparking brand new arcs for supporting characters is too good to pass up. The storyline potential is absolutely enormous, and fans can't seem to stop chattering about it online. Whether you're a Gabi enthusiast, a Will and Sunny supporter, or just someone who loves to see how new faces upend the balance in Salem, this rumored development has something for everyone. That's it for today, folks. We hope this deep dive into Ariana's possible return has stoked your excitement. Keep your eyes peeled for any official updates or behind-the-scenes teasers from the Days cast and crew. We'll be right here, ready to share every new piece of intel as soon as it drops. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.